So my 14-year-old told me that they asked a boy out on a date, and they were like, but I don't know if they know it's a date. And I was like, well, were you explicit enough? And he was like, well, I just asked him out and I was hoping that he would ask as friends. And I was like, well, you're this person's neurodivergent, so you're gonna need to be explicit on that. And they're like, well, I don't want to be explicit. And so we talked about it, and we talked about some scripts, and I was being like, you could just like text them and say, hey, for clarification, uh, did you know this was a date? Did you know I wanted to do this more as friends? And he was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I was like, okay, that's okay. You don't have to. You just won't know then if they know that it's a date. And then hours later, I come out of my room and they're like, okay, I did it. I let him know that it was explicitly meant to be a date. I'm just so proud of him. It was amazing. And that's the way it should be. You have to be explicit in your relationships or they're just going to be harder, especially if you date people who are neurodivergent.